The rats, under cover of the blackout and profiting by ruined buildings, are forming the menace of an enemy within our gates. If you saw this, you would soon stop it. But in effect, it happens when the rat has already shared our food in the larder. If there are rats in your home or business premises, please let us know. We can help you to rout the rat.
Fisher, sir!
Thank you, Corporal. You are, of course, aware of the charges against you and of the severity of the penalties at my disposal.
Sir!
And yet, after 3 months, you still offer no defense or mitigation for deserting your post, your comrades, and my command. With the most flagrant and inexcusable disregard for your obligations, both to the reputation of this service and to your country at a time of war. Corporal. Well, full report's now been compiled and testimony given against you, chiefly by the officer of the Home Guard who effected your recapture. So, Santucker, if you please read from your statement.
Seen this? Solid. So when is it?
It's tomorrow night.
Well, you can tell Lady Oxley I haven't got any clothes for a party.
No, I think the idea is you'll be serving the cocktails, not drinking them.
Typical. We're not here to be her skivvies.
I know, but what with the Spitfire Fund and all, she's got all the big knobs coming.
Well, I've been bloody fun. Make a nice change at any rate.
Yeah, well, some of us have got other things to worry about, thanks to you.
Oh,
Out. Come on, quickly.
right. Oh, Dennis.
Mrs. Fisher.
What happened then? Is he right? You don't just stand there. Tell me, please.
Well, he's all set for a court-martial, as you know.
So?
Flagrant dereliction of duty. I made that quite plain.
Sure you did.
Cowardice, that's what I would call it. Still, I made them aware of some extenuating circumstances.
What, that he came out to help you? But he could have just left you there to bleed to death in that car if he liked.
Yes,
Didn't need to save your rotten neck, did he? He could have carried on running if he was as much of a coward as you're making him out to be.
Got him off, though, didn't I? Hey? He should count himself lucky. No mistake. I should have known a bit of gratitude was too much to ask.
And they're just going to leave it at that.
Isaac Coco. They posted him. Active service.
Where?
Oh, Lincolnshire way, I should think. Rear gunner. Well, what do you expect? A trip to the ruddy Bahamas?
So do you think you and Joyce can get on a bit better now John's been released?
That would be nice. How are you feeling?
How do you mean?
Well, all this talk about husbands.
That's all behind me now. Got to make my own way in the world.
You must still miss Harry, though.
Miss a lot of things, don't you? Anyway, you never know who's going to be at this party of hers. Might get myself a rich one this time. Can you imagine that? Proper top, setting you up for life in a big mansion.
Seems strange, Finch taking on all these tramps.
They're trekkers, that's all. They're just looking for work like anyone else.
Except they live in ditches.
Morning, Fred.
Ah, Mr. Kirkham.
Having a clear out then?
What brings you to these parts?
Ooh, all the way from next door. I hear you've taken on some trekkers.
Who says?
Oh, just down the hare and hounds, you know. Better watch them, though. They're a light-fingered lot. Hey, you'll never believe this one. And stop me if this is just beer talk, mind. They only reckon that you've got to put yourself in for the Ministry Prize for the best-kept local farm. I mean to say.
I have, yeah.
Well, the inspectors are due in a couple of days.
I'm well aware of that fact, thank you very much.
But don't you think you should withdraw?
Never. Any more than Churchill would.
Well, it was Dunkirk.
It is a model, this place.
Yeah, no, it's a muddle. You don't stand a chance against us.
I will fight you in the fields. In fact, if you'd like to make a small wager...
Oh. You still owe me 10 bob from the cup final. I haven't played that in years. Hey, and while we're on about it, whatever happened to that seed drill of mine?
we are supposed to share resources in a time of war.
You've had that since the last one. Probably lying about here with the rest of your rubbish.
Farming isn't always pretty, my friend.
I know. I've just seen your septic tank. Yeah, what about that slurry pit down the bottom? Stinks to high heaven.
I will get my land girls onto it.
Oh, your chivalry knows no bounds. Modern high-yield agriculture, that's what they're looking for. Efficiency, Martin. Hygiene, ya.
That man is a menace.
Kirkham's all right.
No! This time he's crossed the line. From now on, he is the enemy.
Why?
A Jerry without the jackboots. Hitler with a bigger mustache. Das ist gut, ja? Das ist ein Account. Ah, Mr. Kirkham. Ah. What you've done.
It's all right.
Oh, won't hurt you. Steady on. Hurry up, lad. We've got one. You see it?
Why don't you just kill it?
What's it ever done to you, poor creature?
Got ya.
Ah! Good lad. Now, to the barn.
Did we really have to be put in with them?
Well, you're more used to high society, eh?
Now then, there will be a small charge for your accommodation, which I'll dock from your wages. And if anybody should need milk or eggs, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Careful, they'll probably charge you for them and all.
You what? They're for her, if you must know.
Come on, tease up.
Yeah, but surely if you saw a rat, you'd just kill it.
It's probably charging it rent.
And he's cleared out the barn as well.
At least he's getting rid of the things at last.
Oh, even Finch won't let people stay in an infested barn.
Some of them look a bit infested themselves.
Well, they do. Well, it's not just for the trekkers' sake. There's a competition going.
Really?
Oh, aye, 20 quid for the best kept farm. He's up against Kirkham's next door.
Oh, I've got no chance.
I win by a mile.
Especially with that bunch of flea bags about.
B?
Right, I've got these. They're going to the manor.
Oh, good.
Stretch my legs.
I'll say.
I'll put you some potato cakes.
We don't want your charity.
I didn't bring them for you.
Oh, for the party. I know any excuse.
Yes, I think in the kitchen.
Yes.
Mixer. She's worked like a dog all her life. Bringing up her family. Or nothing half the time. 2 sons in the ground and a house blown to bits. What's she ever done to deserve this, eh? From Hitler or anybody else?
So what did you do before you were bombed out?
I was a steel worker like my father.
Has he died too?
The furnaces did that. Not the Germans. No, I just want some collar now, that's all. Somewhere quiet, where I can look after her.
Can't you go back to the factories?
Oh, yeah, I could do that, yeah. If I get myself billeted. But what's going to happen to her? They'll cart her off, won't they?
Why should they?
Shh, listen.
Oh, don't worry, they're ours. They come over most nights now.
Don't worry, don't you fret yourself now, Mum.
No, they're Lancasters. They won't harm us.
Have you had a £1,000 bomb? Direct hit. Trapped in the cell under 10 feet of rubble with 3 dead neighbors. It's okay. No, don't. There's a good girl. Shh, no, come on. They're ours. They're Lancs. This is why I had to get her out of the rest center. They were talking about putting her away.
Perhaps she'd be better off being cared for.
Cared for? Have you seen the state of those places? With half the world slaughtering each other, who's gonna give a damn about her, eh? Let's see it. Great.
I just wish we could get away from this place. Go somewhere for a weekend.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I'm sick of creeping about, skulking in corners.
You've got to face it, someone's going to find out sooner or later.
Well, how? We hardly see each other as it is.
Lawrence, it's only a matter of time. Perhaps I should just leave here.
Oh, don't even say that, darling.
Well, I've caused enough trouble as it is.
Don't you dare.
You'll be all right. They'll send new land girls all the time.
Do you think? Please, darling. What the hell was...
Stop! Stop immediately! Lawrence! 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 Well, don't just stand there!
Well, she'd just like you to help her get the place ready.
Yeah, but hasn't she got servants for that?
It's better than being cooped up in here all day.
Well, you've only got yourself to blame. You keep out of sight.
Morning, B.
Just come.
Thank you.
Oh. Hell to pay last night.
Oh, yeah?
Some of them trackers only broke into the manor.
They didn't.
They didn't pinch much, but Lady Oxley's up in arms. Told Dad to get rid of lots of them.
Well, she's got no right. They're not all to blame.
Try telling her that.
It's not bad news, is it?
No, John wants me to go up and see him tonight before he leaves.
Oh, well, that's what you wanted.
Might be the last time, though.
No, don't talk like that, Joyce. He's going to be all right.
What, a tail gunner and a bomber?
Yeah, but he doesn't
No,
have to...
you know as well as I do. He'll be lucky to last a month.
Right. How are you going to get there?
Train, I suppose.
What about the party?
Now, I'll have you know, this wasn't my decision. In fact, it was just about the last thing I would have wanted. But some stinking rotten thieves has brought this on the lot of us. So, I'm sorry, but unless someone owns up, you're all gonna have to leave. Well, it's out of my hands.
You've no one to blame but yourselves.
Yeah, but what about our money?
Right, you'll be paid in full for all the work you've done, less of course the agreed expenses.
What, for a bit of straw?
Yeah, right. Well, steady on,
Yes,
lads.
calm down. I've no argy-bargy, do you hear?
It's for your mum.
Excuse me. What's going on? You. Yes, you, man, you.
Just ignore him.
You. Sure there.
What's he got to do with you?
You clumsy oaf.
From the manor house, no doubt.
You what?
Constable! Arrest this man!
No, it was my breakfast.
I'll say one thing, you're not fussy.
You watch your mouth! Watch your mouth!
See, that's for the ructions.
Look, Adam! Adam, come on!
Another bad vermin! Thief! Scam! I know you! Right, the rest of you, get over here, go on! You're nothing but vermin!
What's all the fuss about then?
I wouldn't know.
Well, there's coppers out there and everything.
Well, all the more reason for you to keep out the way. Come on, back upstairs.
Leave it be.
What if they come in?
Well, what if they do? I'm not a criminal, am I? Though I do wonder sometimes.
Well, a murder out there.
Hi, it's not much better in here.
Hey, you know, there's all sorts of people outside.
Oh, don't you start.
What are they telling you?
I don't know whether they'll just lock me up and have done with it.
Oh, B.
I'm sorry, B.
Are you? Then get me out of here.
Sir, I do hope you don't mind helping out, but it is all in a good cause. And I must confess, I thought you'd add a little glamour. You are such pretty things when you're all scrubbed out. Joyce, you must be feeling better after your good news. Tucker did tell me he'd put in a word.
Yes, thank you.
And I'm sure you'd enjoy an evening at the house. Of course. Make a change from that dreary billet, at any rate. Honestly, I don't know how you girls can stand it. I'd have gone completely potty at your age.
Lady Oxley.
Now, there's the Marquis and the Willingdons, of course, such nice people. And Gerald from the back.
The thing is, Lady Oxley...
And I've managed to dig out some cocktail glasses. And there's the silver trays, but they'll all need a bit of a polish, I'm afraid. Honestly, it's been such an age since we had any sort of function. Feels like a positive scandal.
I'm very, very sorry.
Where's Annie?
She's on her way.
Right. Now, as luck would have it, I did find some bitters and vermouth. But honestly, you just can't buy an olive for miles.
Come on. Keep moving. Thank you, Constable.
What's going on?
Just getting rid of the riffraff. Take all your clobber with you! Psst. Hey, hey! Are you deaf?
What are you up to?
Has he gone?
What did you run away for, anyway?
I didn't. It was more of a tactical retreat, you know, like Dunkirk. Thing is, lad, I'm trying to make a living here. Give a hand to those less fortunate than myself. Help feed the world in its hour of darkest peril. Come on, lad. Bring that with you. And look lively.
Where are we going?
Mum, we couldn't go. She's not well enough. I can't move her like this.
Well, I'll get the doctor from the village.
How am I supposed to pay for him?
I'll speak to him.
And what about the Bobbies? They'll be back, won't they? They'll take me away, they'll cart her off. How will I ever find her then?
I'll speak to someone, I promise. Just wait here for me, please.
Annie, listen.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Marvellous. Oh, it'll be just like the Café de Paris. Before those wretched Germans flattened it, of course.
Lady Hoxley.
Now, they're bound to need tacking here and there.
I have to go up to Loughborough to see John tonight.
Really?
Yeah, he's leaving tomorrow.
Oh. Well, we'll be finished by 8. You can take the Lagonda after that.
But I can't drive.
No, but Nancy can, can't you, dear? I'm sure she'd be happy to help. Oh, Annie, at last. Now, I thought you could take care of his Grace. He's rather partial to a Singapore sling.
Lady Hoxley, about the trekkers.
Oh, we've dealt with those. You girls have nothing to fear.
Well, no, that's not the point.
In fact, I've told Tucker to take the dogs out tonight, see off any stragglers. Honestly, one can't be too careful with people like that. Beastly creatures. Now, I had some little aprons somewhere.
Thanks, Billy. It's been driving me balmy, having to feel so guilty all the time. I mean, I know I'm not up to spout, but I'm not the bloody ha-ha.
Come on, I want to show you something. See that? Our family tree, that is. Mum and Dad were having a picnic under it when he asked her to marry him. I thought I'd introduce you. You hungry?
No, you need it more.
Take it, will you?
Big strong chap like you. You're too good to me, you are.
This all belongs to Kirkham. Funny old tyke he is. He likes a jar, but he keeps a good farm, I'll give him that.
What do you think they put in it anyway? Meat paste. Probably Hitler's secret weapon. What is it?
That's that. What's he up to?
So where's the doctor then?
Stowbridge.
Well, can't Finch take you?
I can't find him. She can stick a rotten party. I'm just going to go anyway. So I'm sick of being ordered about.
Look, I'll take you, like she said.
Sorry?
You'll be there by 9.
You sure?
Yeah, of course. Anyway, it'll be fun in that old bus of hers. Bet it goes like the clappers. Oh, and we can get some nibbles for the journey. And some gin.
Thanks, Nancy.
What is he doing?
Come on, get him over.
How much is this prize then?
I've told you, a tenner.
And what am I getting?
We have to win it first. Hurry up. Come on, my beauty. He's going to do his nut.
It's the rats.
That's it. Shake it. Oh, you go on, that's it. There we are. Right. Oh, stop that one. It's got me leg. It's got me leg. It's got me leg. Oh.
Look at him go.
Serves him right.
He'll bite me. Do myself a mischief.
Yes, well, the Spitfire Fund has been doing marvellously. Ellen has been working quite tirelessly.
2 more highballs, please, Joyce. Of course, we owe it all to the Spitfire.
Yes, well, stroke of luck, huh? Good old Leslie Howard. You showed him.
Yes, but it does still have to be paid for, Gerald. More canapes, I think.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All the darkness is a boon. Who cares if we're without a light? They can't black out the moon.
Come on, then. Get some sleep.
This Italian says, just a moment. How do we find reverse?
Isn't it priceless?
That's the spirit, eh, Larry? Safety first.
Have you know my husband has an impeccable service record?
A service? I'm glad to hear it.
Decorated in the First War.
Like my maiden aunt's parlour.
At Ypres.
Passchendaele, actually.
Such a beautiful name, I always think. For such
a living nightmare. You can't just leave us hanging, old chap. I wounded my leg. That's about it.
Leading an advance against the enemy guns.
What? Over the top and all that? I'm glad you find it amusing.
Darling.
Shrapnel, though. Well, what else? So brave. Rotten luck to be missing out now, though, I'd imagine. And what exactly is your contribution, Maidment?
About 15 guineas so far, Lawrence, so don't start any nonsense.
Tell me, my dear, where did you find an olive?
Stuffy in there.
What, the room or the people? Listen, Ellen is going back with the Willingdons. Some christening or other, so we'll have the house to ourselves all night. I'll get rid of the servants. Give them Sunday morning off. What could be more perfect?
Oh, darling, I can't.
Well, no, it's not.
I promised Joyce I'd...
Nancy, this is all we've talked about. We deserve this. A little dignity for once. Some time to ourselves. We can wake up together.
your wife. You better come.
The devil's going on?
Oh, it's just the Home Guard. We've had rather a problem with vagrants, I'm afraid. Of course, one doesn't want to shoot these people, but if they simply won't go away...
Stop! On fire!
Well, now you know. Oh, I know, all right. Look, I know you're still angry with me about John, and I should have kept quiet. I'm sorry, but please, please don't say anything about this.
As long as I get to see him, that's all.
Well, the thing is, I can't.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't drive you there. Lord Hoxley won't let me.
No, you promised.
Well, he says it's not safe in the blackout.
Don't give me that. You just do as I say.
What?
Well, boot's on the other foot now, isn't it? One word from me and you'd be out in your ear. Him as well, I should think, can serve you both right carrying on.
So you're blackmailing me now?
Call it what you like. I want to see my husband.
And I guess it doesn't matter what I want.
You gave me your word. You got half an hour.
No, Joss, I'm not going to take you.
Yes, you will.
Oh, Annie, I've got a huge favour to... Where are you going?
Nancy, dear, we're waiting.
Fancy novelling Kirkham's Barn?
Ew, nearly him who got nobbled. Good and proper.
I wonder what the party's like.
Well, that can't be them already, surely.
Evening.
Billy, you've been told to
I
knock.
brought this for B. I made it myself, I did. This past month or two.
Oh, Billy. That's lovely.
It really is.
Thank you ever so much.
That's all right. Now, I'd like a word with you, please. In private, if you don't mind.
Adam,
Where have you been? It's been hours.
we've got to get her out of here.
Have you seen the state of her?
But they're only across the field. They've got guns and dogs. They nearly killed one.
Look at her! She's not going to last the night at this rate. What am I supposed to do? I can't just sit here and watch her die, can I?
There's a doctor at the party. Trust me. Well?
Well, I've been thinking, and I don't want you having that baby.
It's a bit late for that.
Not out of wedlock.
It's a bit late for that too. Billy, are you drunk?
Now, I know I haven't done all that much in life up to now. Not like you have at any rate, but...
No, not like I have.
No, I didn't mean that.
Well, what did you mean then?
Well, Dad, I think a lot of you. And I don't care about the little one. Well, no, I do care. Because it's yours. So, I suppose, B, I'm asking you to be my wife. B? Esther?
Well, I was hoping for more than 15 guineas. Don't want it all at once. No, might get shot. Drink? Thank you. Thank you, Nancy.
Larry, old thing, I do hope you haven't been dipping into the hell.
Maidment, old chap. You always have to be such an ass.
Where have you been? She's been asking after you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Are you Dr. Carlton?
They've got the dogs on us now, man. Hunting us down they are like animals. You remember when all this started? We used to think that some good was going to come out of it. Bring a bit of justice to the world, that's what you said. Once and for all. But nothing's going to change, is it? Any more than it did last time.
Nice and steady.
You all right?
Where's your truck? Where is it?
Roll the back.
Oh. Right, we need to get to hospital now. Well, come on then! Hey, Finchie's too late, she started! Come on, let's get her on that chair. All right, nice and steady.
Well, you're just going to have to ask Annie when she gets back. You rotten... I'm sorry, Joyce, I really am. But you know that this might be the last chance I get. Me too.
That's very sweet of you, Humphrey. Beyond the call. Darling, is he always this generous?
Always.
Yes, what is it, dear?
Terribly sorry, Lady Hoxley.
I take it this is about your husband.
No. No, it's about yours.
In what regard?
In regard to Nancy Morell.
Thank you, Joyce. I'll attend to that later. Your Grace, you're not leaving already.
All right, men, how go? Stand back! Right! You coming out? Or are we coming in after you?
All right. Yes. Here we are. Careful. Slowly. What's going on all there?
I don't know. Go and find Annie.
Right.
Billy, wait. Give me that. Oh, give me that. All right. Slow your breathing down. Right, good girl.
All right, lad, just come in.
There's a woman through there dying.
Keep back here.
Look, let me through.
Stephen, get us out of it.
Coming.
Get out! What are you doing? Keep away! That's my barn. We told you to get rid of them. That's enough. I told you to stand back. You stand back and get these dogs away. Well, I've no property, the lot of you. I want them out now. You do as I say, Tyler. Do as your wife says, sir. Back!
Get out of here. Get out!
Annie.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't do it, Esther.
Yes, you can. You're nearly there. It's just one more try. You can do it.
Come on, big love.
I want you to push hard for me now, all right? Come on. Come on, you're nearly there. It's coming. That's it. Come on. Come on, Dee.
Yes. Yes.
You've got a little boy! You've got a little boy!
Is everything all right, sir?
Everything's fine. Sorry. I'll be right with you. You really must do something about that damn little swine.
Which little swine is that?
Well, Tucker, of course. The little man's deranged. Darling, you do know the Willingdons are leaving. But I thought you were going with them. I thought... Darling, you said...
Excuse me, Lady Huxley.
Yes, what is it, girl?
It's the telephone for you. See that? That's your Auntie Annie. Oh, look at this face.
I don't know. One minute I was all right, and the next minute he was halfway here.
You don't know how lucky you are, girl.
Doesn't feel very lucky.
Oh, just look at him.
I'm surprised you didn't hear her wailing.
I know, you could have waited a few minutes.
Oh, you should have tried telling him that. Oh, if that's Billy, tell him to get the kettle on.
Oh, you should have seen him. Frightened to death he was.
He's ever so good, though. That's his heart.
Oh, Lady Hoxley.
Annie, I brought some news about your husband.
Sorry?
Harold. But they found him alive, not far from Tobruk.
Annie?
He's in hospital now, but they'll send the details in due course. I just thought you'd like to know right away.
Yes, thank you, Lady Hoxley.
Oh, and I asked Lawrence to take Joyce. Nancy's on her way back.
Well, thank you. Well, good night then.